Get ready to be astonished as we delve into jaw-dropping incidents where a group of male cops crossed the boundaries with a 16-year-old girl and a lot more. But hold on to your seats because what unfolded next will leave you speechless. We will unfold an unexpected turn of events that will take everyone by surprise. Stay tuned as we unravel the shocking twist in this gripping story that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. This is a tale you won't want to miss. Back in August 2016, Officer Daryl Stasher from the Jackson Police Department found himself in the spotlight, but not for the right reasons. While on patrol, Stasher made a reckless decision to engage in flirtatious banter with a suspect, and the consequences were dire. Not only did he lose his job, but his once sterling reputation was tarnished. What makes this story even more shocking is that the individual Stasher targeted with his advances was none other than an underage juvenile. Let's dive deeper into this eye-opening incident. While the chat was taking place, the 17-year-old was filming it on her mobile phone, which she later uploaded to Facebook, where it gained over 24,000 views in less than 24 hours. The video shows Stasher asking the suspect for sex, which she denied. The 8-year police veteran then responded to her denial by asking if she was afraid of anyone. The officer said he wasn't aware that everything was being recorded on the suspect's phone. The moment the video went viral, the Jackson PD wasted no time taking action. Police Chief Lee Vance didn't mince words when he denounced Officer Stasher's behavior, labeling him as unproductive and irresponsible, clearly lacking respect for his position. Chief Vance emphasized the severity of the situation, especially considering that the victim was a minor. He made it abundantly clear that Jackson PD doesn't tolerate individuals with questionable character. Zero tolerance, he declared, highlighting the progress they have made and the work that lies ahead. Officer Stasher faced immediate termination, losing his job within a mere 2 days of the video surfacing. Echoing the sentiments of the chief, JPD Commander Tyree Jones found the incident deeply troubling, asserting that an experienced officer should know better. Commander Jones didn't hold back in expressing his dismay, highlighting that the suspect's age only worsened the situation. He emphasized that the true cause for concern lay in the content and language used in the video, making Officer Stasher's actions completely unacceptable regardless of the suspect's age. Jones further emphasized that Stasher should have shown respect for the uniform he wore and patrol car he drove. Chief Vance and Commander Jones were not alone in condemning Stasher's actions. The majority of Jackson residents voiced their strong criticism, demanding reform and stringent discipline within the police department. The fact that the young girl had presence of mind to record the encounter on her phone raises a troubling question. How many other juveniles had Daryl Stasher manipulated and exploited before? There is no denying that Stasher's behavior was outrageous and warrants severe action to ensure accountability for such officers. Cops fired after making out in a car. You will be shocked as we delve into a scandalous incident involving a junior cop and her supervisor engaging in explicit activities while apprehending a suspect. Yes, you heard it right. 2 cops were actually fired for making out in a car. While en route to the police station with a burglary suspect, 30-year-old part-time officer Janine England and 57-year-old police chief Timothy Escala couldn't resist their desires and started passionately kissing in the front seats. England initiated the encounter, and Chief Escala willingly reciprocated. Unbelievably, this steamy scene unfolded right in the middle of their job, with the dashcam capturing every moment. Adding insult to injury, Chief Escala was married at the time. Officer England even checked on the suspect periodically, ensuring he was still sleeping, unaware of the consequences that awaited them for their reckless behavior. Stay tuned to uncover the aftermath of this shocking incident. A whirlwind of controversy arose as the shocking footage went public, leaving both cops bombarded with outrage and criticism from Perry Township residents in Ohio. The community demanded that these individuals be promptly fired for their unprofessional and irresponsible behavior. However, the aftermath of their job termination revealed a new problem. Chief Escala was offered the option to retire, enjoying all the benefits that come with it, while his subordinate, Officer England, was not granted the same leniency. Instead, the police department decided to terminate her employment. Refusing to back down, England filed a complaint with the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, alleging gender discrimination as her resignation was rejected. Officer England's lawyer didn't mince words, stating that she was a woman in a man's world and a victim of discrimination. However, town officials vehemently denied any bias, claiming both officers would have faced disciplinary actions, but the chief chose to resign. The focus shifted from their actions to the heated debate on gender discrimination. Surprisingly, Officer Escala, though retired, came to England's defense, highlighting instances where male officers involved in worse misconduct were allowed to retire without consequences. England's persistence paid off when federal officials ruled her firing as discriminatory and unlawful. But let's not forget the shocking fact that both officers were aware of the camera recording their actions, yet proceeded without fear of the consequences or public scrutiny. This raises the question, how many times had Escala and England engaged in such behavior on duty without facing any repercussions? Cop sexually assaulted homeless woman. Hold onto your seats as we uncover a shocking incident involving a sheriff's deputy who crossed all boundaries. After receiving a complaint from a homeless woman on March 11, 2017, the San Diego County Sheriff's Department took action. Deputy Juan Andrade, alongside 2 other deputies, was assigned to respond to the distressing situation. However, instead of providing the much-needed protection, Deputy Andrade committed a heinous act. While the other deputies handled the suspect, he subjected the vulnerable woman to sexual assault. The victim bravely reported the incident, revealing that Andrade kissed her multiple times and touched her inappropriately. In a shocking twist, she took to her Facebook account, exposing the officer's misconduct, stating, "Met a police officer who wanted to take me into the bushes." The horror didn't end there. Andrade obtained her number and relentlessly called her, sharing personal details about his own life, including his marriage. You'll be shocked to know what happened next. While the homeless woman accused him of sexual assault, Andrade boldly claims that everything that occurred between them was consensual. According to his account, they even went shopping together, with Andrade generously purchasing clothes and food for her. As soon as the allegations emerged, authorities launched an internal investigation, interrogating both parties separately. "I couldn't believe she tried to do that twice," Deputy Andrade expressed to investigators, adding that the second encounter left him feeling violated and unjustly blamed. He insisted that it was the woman who initiated their interactions, leaving him feel embarrassed and unable to confide in anyone. Who do you think is the victim, the woman or the officer? Is she actually falsely blaming him, or is he the real culprit? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the conflicting narratives of this shocking incident. The woman involved in the incident stood firm in her account, painting a starkly different picture than Deputy Andrade. She expressed her belief that he took advantage of her vulnerable state, fully aware of her helplessness. She further alleged that Andrade had coerced her into touching his private parts, exploiting the situation for his own gain. After hearing both sides, the department reached a decision, deeming Andrade's actions unfit for a sheriff's deputy. Consecutively, he was terminated, although his supervisors showed mercy by allowing him to resign. Lieutenant Michael Belvin, commenting on Andrade's conduct, stated that his actions had damaged the department's credibility, trust among members, and public confidence, exposing the department to potential liability. Following this case, the San Diego County Sheriff's Department launched a thorough investigation into the conduct of its deputies, unearthing multiple shocking instances of harassment and sexual assault against both suspects and victims. Each case was handled in accordance with the department's policies, ensuring accountability for those involved. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.